Hey everyone, today we are at Alligator Point in the panhandle of Florida. Just checking out this area. Thought it would be a pretty cool spot to go. The road just ends, the yellow line just disappears. It looks like maybe the road used to go further at some point, but there's a lot of pretty cool houses, really weird shapes, some of them up really high on stilts. There's barely any elevation from the ocean. So on our right side is the Gulf of Mexico, to the left is some sort of bay, but right now where we are is really only a couple feet in elevation from the ocean. So this area during hurricanes and storms probably goes underwater a lot. Some of these houses have really high stilts. I'm going to show a few of them that are very interesting buildings. Some are weird shapes that I've never seen before, but some of them, like this one here, they're so high off the ground, it's like a floor and a half up. The one next to it is like half a floor off the ground. Interesting building, it's round. On the other side of the road from those, notice that there are a lot of for sale signs on these houses. I'd personally be pretty afraid to live in a few of these. Using a wide angle so maybe you can see some things on the sides of the road that I'm not showing. This might be a garbage truck, or when I passed before it looks like maybe it's a logging truck. Nope. What is that? Yeah, they're just picking up debris. There's another house for sale right here. That's a pretty nice one there for sale. Almost no elevation from the ocean though. There's one spot up here, it looks like the ocean's actually in the road. That big building to our left is like boat storage. There's a giant forklift in there and like triple decker for really big boats inside there. Over here looks like a hotel or some sort of marina resort. Even these giant buildings are way off the ground. At least some of those are condos because it says for sale, but there is one part of that place that shows the hotel symbol, like you could stay there for the night. Here's another one coming up that's for sale. Not this one, but this one. It's a really weird shaped building for sale. Very small beach house. Look at that dock it has. Real long dock. It's got 2 boat lifts out there. Put you guys back in the windshield for a little bit. Now this main road, at the beginning of the video you saw it just ends abruptly. Maybe the land used to go a little further and got washed away. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a big vacant property at the end. But this road, there's part of it you're going to see up here in a few minutes. It got completely washed out. So they had to move the road inland quite a bit. Lots and lots of docks. What are these birds? What do we got sitting out there? Those pelicans? No. Now this part right here, this part of the road coming up looks like it might actually be the ocean that's splashing up into here. See this water here? It might be. Because I look to the left, there's like a little beach area, and honestly there's like a foot of elevation there. Could very well be. If you notice there, the house on the left looks like it had a fire. One of these houses over there is only elevated like 2 feet, while the neighbor's house is over a story off the ground. Another house for sale right there. There's also a couple signs along this road that say bear crossing, and someone's garbage up here was thrown across the whole road. I wonder if that could have been the bear. One of those houses even had a basement. That one was really low. Maybe not a basement, but slightly below ground. I just saw someone had a pirate ship treehouse. That house we just went by is very low. It looks abandoned, kind of falling apart. That one wasn't lifted up at all. Here's the trash truck. There's something yummy in that trash can. All the crows are going over into it. Not that much damage here, but I know we were on different beaches earlier today that had a bunch of damage from last year's hurricane. Even things like Burger King and McDonald's, their big street signs were completely destroyed and broken still. Never fixed them. And a couple days ago we were at Fort Myers Beach. These giant high-rise hotels and stuff all abandoned, boarded up, falling apart. Never fixed them from the hurricane. I think it was a year ago. Bunch of abandoned houses around there too. Here's something else interesting. More of these houses, like that one that was for sale back there. Those odd shapes. Right here's a big water tower where everyone probably gets their water from. Like maybe the fire department. Nope, that's the water authority building. A lot of these buildings have metal shutters and stuff that can be closed for a hurricane. Here's a house for rent. And I think this is where the road got completely washed out. Yeah, right here. You can see where the road used to continue straight down along the beach. Got washed out. They had to rebuild the edge of the water, put a bunch of giant rocks. Now it turns in here. Don't know why they had the yellow line continue up there. It's kind of confusing if it's a dead end. Should have had it go around the corner. But this is the detour around that. This area looks like there was probably a bunch of houses that got washed away. Right here's another main road that just ends into the beach because there was probably houses along this. They're gone now. Probably in front of me there was other houses, but they all got washed away. Still along the little detour route. Another house for sale. Another house for sale. There's the fire department. It looks like these abandoned lots or whatever that used to be. Well, this is an interesting house. Look at this. That's a cool one. Wonder if that's made of concrete. Wondering how cold that would stay in the summertime. It's interesting, a lot of these houses, okay, this is where the road would have come back out. This is the end of the detour, and they're still fixing it, it appears, from the last storm. Doing some drainage ditch work. That house on the left doesn't have any elevation at all. Take a look at this house over here. Way up on stilts. It's like built up on a bunch of telephone poles. That's cool. Look at that round one, how high up it is. Looks like a lot of land for sale there. House is probably destroyed. Some of these houses look damaged. Another house for sale. Looks like everyone's trying to move away from the ocean. Here's a bunch of garbage all over the road, like I mentioned. Could have been a bear, because look on the other side. The trash trail continues. There's a bag over there on the left on the sidewalk, torn open. More trash right here, torn open. And up here there's a bear crossing sign, so that could have been a bear. For sale. Cool Pelican mailbox. Didn't see the bear crossing sign in this direction. Something dragged the garbage over there. I think a bear is like the only thing that probably would have done that. Interesting. Hope this little video of driving down the coast, just showing these interesting buildings and how they build them to put up with the storm surges, was interesting. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.